Hello students, up to the last lecture we have covered all points from chapter circle. We have learned various theorems, properties and some components of the circle. We have also solved examples on these properties. Now we are going to see examples from problem set 3. See here, first question is four alternatives are given and we have to choose correct alternative, that is MCQ. First example is two circles of radii 5.5 centimeter and 3.3 centimeter respectively touch each other. What is the distance between their centers? Here it is not given that they are internally touching or externally touching circles. So if they are internally touching, then the distance between the centers will be difference between the radii, that is 5.5 minus 3.3, 2.2. And if they are externally touching, then the distance between the centers will be addition of their radii, that is 5.5 plus 3.3 is equal to 8.8. Here the option A is 4.4, B 8.8, C 2.2 and D 8.2 or 8.8 or 2.2. That means for first D will be correct option. Here we have to consider they may be externally touching or internally touching. Therefore there may be two possibilities. Therefore option D is correct. Now second example is two circles intersect each other such that each circle passes through the center of each other. If the distance between their centers is 12, what is the radius of each of the circle? In second example, they ask that two circles passing through the radii of each other, means like this. In this situation, distance between the centers, if these are the centers of the two circles, then distance between the centers is equal to radius of each of the circle, and this distance between the centers is given as 12. Therefore the radius of each circle must be 12 centimeter, that is B will be correct option. Then there is third example, a circle touches all sides of parallelogram, so the parallelogram must be a dash dash. Circle touches all sides of parallelogram. If circle touch the all sides of parallelogram, that means all sides will be congruent, and if all sides of parallelogram are congruent, then it is rhombus. Therefore option B will be correct option. The quadrilateral is rhombus. Then fourth example, length of a tangent segment drawn from a point which is at a distance 12.5 centimeter from the center of a circle is 12 centimeter. Means suppose there is circle, then tangent segment drawn from the point which is at a distance 12.5. This is, if this is O is center, P is any point exterior of the circle, then the distance OP is equal to 12.5 is given here, and the tangent segment is 12 centimeter, and we have asked find the diameter of the circle. We can find radius. If PA is the tangent segment, then OA will be radius. To find this radius OA, to find this radius OA, we have to use Pythagoras theorem in triangle OAP, which is right angle triangle. Therefore, it will be OA square is equal to OP square minus AP square, that is 12.5 square minus 12 square. Then it will be A square minus B square, means 12 plus 5, 12.5 plus 12, that is 24.5 into A square minus B square, 12.5 minus 12, A minus B bracket square, A minus B. Expansion will be A plus B, that is 12.5 plus 12, 24.5, and 12.5 minus 12, that is 0.5. This multiplication will be 12.25. OA square is equal to, therefore OA, that is square root, will be 3.5. That means radius is 3.5. We have asked diameter, therefore diameter is equal to 2 into radius, that is 2OA, is equal to 2 into 3.5 is equal to 7 centimeter. Therefore here option C will be correct option for this fourth example. Then there is fifth example. If two circles are touching externally, how many common tangents of them can be drawn? Two circles, suppose this is first circle, this is second circle, these are touching externally. Then question is, how many common tangents can be drawn? One common tangent can be drawn through this touching point. Another can be drawn as like this, and another one can be drawn as like this. That means 3 tangents can be drawn. Therefore, for fifth question, option C will be correct. Then sixth question is, angle ACB is inscribed in arc ACB. Sixth question is, angle ACB is inscribed in arc ACB of a circle with center O. O is the center. Then angle ACB is equal to 65 degree. Suppose this is angle ACB. It is given as 65 degree. Find measure of arc ACB, and they have asked to find the measure of this arc ACB. By using inscribed angle theorem, arc ACB intercept, suppose intercept arc angle ACB intercept arc AXB. Therefore arc AXB will be twice the angle ACB, that is it will be 130 degree. If this arc AXB is 130 degree, then arc ACB will be 360 minus 130, that is 230 degree. 230 degree means option D will be correct option for sixth example. Now the seventh example is deleted from syllabus for this year. Then eighth example is, in a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD, twice the measure of angle A is thrice the measure of angle C. Find measure of angle C. Quadrilateral ABCD is suppose it is like this, then twice the measure of angle A means 2 angle A is equal to thrice the measure of angle C. Twice measure of angle A is thrice the measure of angle C. Twice the measure of angle A is thrice the measure of angle C, means 2 angle A is equal to 3 angle C. Therefore, we can say angle A is equal to 3 upon 2 angle C. We know angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why? Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral. Therefore, we can put the value of angle A as 3 upon 2 angle C plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, if we take angle C as common, then angle C into bracket 3 upon 2 plus 1 is equal to 180. Therefore, we can solve it. See here, angle C into here 3 upon 2 plus 1, that is 5 upon 2, 3 plus 2, 2 ones are 2, 3 plus 2 5, 5 upon 2 is equal to 180. Therefore, angle C is equal to 180 into 2 upon 5. Here 36 into 2 is equal to 72 degree. Therefore, angle C is equal to 72 degree. There is option B given as 72 degree. Therefore, option B will be correct for example 8. Example 8, option B. The ninth example is point A, B, C are on a circle such that arc AB is equal to arc BC is equal to 120 degree. Suppose this is circle, point A, point B and point C, such that arc AB, this arc AB and arc BC are 120 degree each. 120 degree each. No point except B is common to the arc. In these two arcs, only point B is common. What is the type of triangle ABC? If we draw point A, B and C, then we have to determine the type of triangle ABC. Here angle C intercept arc AB, therefore it will be half of the arc, that is 60 degree. Angle A intercept arc BC, therefore angle A will also 60 degree. That means the remaining angle B will also 60 degree. All angles are congruent, that is 60 degree. Therefore, the triangle is equilateral triangle, and option A is given as equilateral triangle. Therefore, A will be correct option for example 9. Then 10th MCQ problem is segment XZ of a diameter is a diameter of a circle. Segment XZ, diameter of a circle. Point Y lies in the interior of the circle. Point Y is in the interior of the circle. How many of the following statements are true? We know that if Y is in the center, in the interior of the circle, then the angle XYZ is obtuse angle. It is obtuse angle. Then we will read the options first. It is not possible that XYZ is acute angle, means first option is true. First statement is true. It is not, it is obtuse angle, means not acute angle. Second, angle XYZ can't be a right angle. It is obtuse angle, means it is not a right angle. It is also correct. Third, angle XYZ is an obtuse angle. We have already stated it. Therefore, these three statements are true. What is fourth statement? Can't make a definite statement for measure of angle XYZ. It is not true because we can make the definite statement that the angle XYZ is obtuse angle, means first three statements are true. Three statements are true, means C option only 3. Therefore, C is the correct option. In this way, we have covered all 10 MCQ type examples. Now, there is second example is line L touches the circle with center O at point P. If radius of the circle is 9 centimeter, then answer the following. First is, what is distance OP is equal to Y. Distance OP is the distance between the center and touching point of the tangent. Therefore, it is equal to radius, and radius is given as 9 centimeter. Therefore, distance OP is equal to 9 centimeter. Why? Distance OP is the radius of the circle. Then second question is, distance, if distance OQ is equal to 8 centimeter, where does the point Q lie? OP is 9 centimeter and OQ is given as 8 centimeter. It is less than OP, that is less than radius. If the distance of the point from the center is less than radius, then it must be lie in the interior of the circle. Therefore, point P lie in the interior of the circle. Then distance PQ is equal to 15 centimeter. Again, Q point is given such that PQ, distance of the point Q from point P is 15 centimeter. How many locations of point R? Here it is not Q but it is R. It is incorrect. Distance PR. Distance PR. R line on the line lies on the line L. R point can be lie on the left side of P or on the right side of P on line L. Therefore, there are two positions. One is at the left and one is at the right of point P on line L. At what distance will each of them from point P? Then to find that distance, if OP perpendicular to line L, then the triangle form will be right angle triangle, and to find the distance of that point from point R from point O, use Pythagoras theorem in that triangle OPR suppose. Then you will get the distance of point R from the center of the circle. Then third example is, M is the center of the circle and segment KL is tangent segment. If MK is equal to 12, MK is equal to 12, KL is equal to 6 root 3. First find radius of the circle, means we have to find ML first. Here angle MLK is equal to 90 degree. It is the property of tangent. Tangent perpendicular to radius. Therefore, triangle KLM is right angle triangle. Therefore, KL square plus ML square is equal to KM square, that is side square plus side square is equal to hypotenuse square. Therefore, KL 6 root 3 square plus ML square is equal to 12 square. Here square of 6 root 3 is equal to 36 into 3 plus ml square is equal to 144. Therefore ml square is equal to 144 minus 36 into 3, that is 108. Therefore ml square is equal to 144 minus 108. 4 minus 8, that is 14 minus 8 6, and 14 minus 11 3. Therefore ml is equal to 6 by taking square root, means radius of the circle is 6 centimeter. It is our first answer. Then second, we have to find measure of angle K and angle M. Here Km, side Km is equal to 12, or say K1 is equal to 12, side ML is equal to 6. Therefore ML is equal to 1/2 Km. Here side ML is 1/2 of Km, that is, it is angle K must be 30 degree. In right angle triangle, side opposite to 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse. Therefore angle K is equal to 30 degree. It is converse of 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree theorem. Then as one angle K is 30 degree, angle L is 90 degree, angle M must be 60 degree. In triangle KLM, angle L is equal to 90 degree, angle K is equal to 30 degree. Therefore angle M is equal to 60 degree. It is angle sum property of quadrilateral. In this way we can find the remaining sides of triangle. We have seen here all MCQ type examples from problem set 3 and example second and third from problem set 3. For next examples we will see them in next lecture. Thank you.